We've wanted to come to Noodle Fun in downtown Warren.
Forever. Since Nate was talking about his
like
idea of having like a noodle ramen Asian infusion place. And then, of course, this one finds out, and we've got to go, right?
We've got to go.
Yeah.
And just a little aside, and it's embarrassing, I know, I've never had ramen noodles.
Never. And this is your first time.
When I went to college, we had a cafeteria at college, and my parents paid for the plan to go to the cafeteria, so you had to go. And the things you had when you weren't there was like mac and cheese or whatever.
This isn't like a cup of noodles.
And then after college, I just moved home. We didn't have
Whereas Mom just continues to make whatever he wants.
That's right. So anyhow, this is my first time, and I'm really enjoying it.
And Sabina, it's really good, and not only is the ramen fantastic, but we start the show on Sunday for you all with a bunch of different types of appetizers, some of which we'll never be able to pronounce ever again.
Right.
But you come here, Nate will walk you through the whole thing, and we kick off our show with something that's dedicated to our Howland Tigers, which now have a name.
Just right down the street, the Howland Tigers have always been the Tigers, but their mascot never really had a name. So when you see the tiger in its full costume, now you'll know the name. The name is Smokey. If you went to Howland, you'll recognize the name, and we'll meet the little girl that decided to make it all come true.
And Wolfgang and Helga, they've cooked on our show before, and now they are dedicating a lot of this stuff that they've collected over the years to a new exhibit at the Tyler Historical Center in downtown Youngstown, so we'll have details on how they made that possible. It's a really big deal.
I like wine. I don't know a ton about it. I like cheese. I don't know a ton about it. But for somehow, Mark and Lauren kind of put it into a nugget so that everyone can understand it this week.
We've known Mark for going on, 15 years?
Likes to teach.
And I feel like every time he sits down with us and we really get a chance to talk about what he knows about, it's just it blows my mind. And this segment on the wines and cheeses, especially when it comes to summer and celebrations, Bean, how were the cheeses at Bistro the other day?
You enjoy those too?
Yeah, those were good.
Something she doesn't like.
I know.
So anyway, I went to the Record Connection in Niles before. In fact, I got to sign the wall at one point.
I didn't get to sign the wall, but I did get to sit down with Jeff and find out how they made it through the pandemic and World Record Day, as well as some new technology when it comes to playing records in your home to make it sound just like you're watching that band live.
There you go.
Yep.
I've done that for a long time too.
Oh, there you go.
know.
Once you hit Memorial Day, you better have your vegetables in the ground, and you better know what to put on top or to keep them going throughout the year. You guys talked about that at Angiuli's Farm Market.
Yeah, he's great too, and we found out the secret to his dad making those plants extra special.
And then one more trip to Russ City this week as well.
Yes, April Young takes us through how you can participate in outreach in the simplest ways, even if you're not going there for worship, or even if you have just a little bit of time and you want to feel a bit more of the community. This is a great way to do it, and she's a remarkable lady. I can't say that enough. She's a remarkable lady.
Well, thanks, Steel Light, for helping partner with us on the show, and everybody else that makes it possible.
Yeah, and Kelly Warren and you got a chance to check out some new garages,
That's
right?
right. We've talked about why a house with a 3-car garage is better than one with a 2-car garage.
Shocking.
Yeah, because you can put your junk in it and get away with it.
Junk in the trunk, no longer just junk in the garage.
That's right.
All right, Bean. What do you think of Valley Spotlight, the show?
What would you give that on a 1 to 10?
I think it's a 10 and it should keep on going.
It's a 10 and it should keep on going.
Okay, I guess we'll keep on going. See you Sunday.
4 p.m. on the CW.